Remember what the Amalekites did to you along the way when you came out of Egypt? Deuteronomy 25-17. This is one of the most powerful and unique lessons about prayer and spiritual warfare in the entire Bible. The story of Amalek is not just a history lesson. It reveals a deeper spiritual truth. Some battles require persistent, determined prayer until victory is fully secured. Amalek represents a spiritual enemy. Amalek was a nation that attacked Israel when they were tired, weak, and vulnerable. Picking off the stragglers, but beyond being a physical enemy, Amalek is a symbol of a spiritual force that opposes God's purposes and attacks God's people relentlessly. God warned Israel, "Make sure you erase the memory of Amalek from under heaven. Not forget." Deuteronomy 25-19. This command shows the serious nature of this enemy. God was not telling Israel to simply defeat Amalek once. He wanted them to completely erase Amalek's influence. This is a call for total victory, not half measures. The battle at Rephidim, a picture of persistent prayer in Exodus 17-8-15. Amalek attacked Israel again. Moses appointed Joshua to lead the fight on the battlefield. But Moses himself went up a hill with the staff of God. There, Moses lifted his hands in prayer, and the battle turned in Israel's favor when his hands were raised. But when Moses grew tired and lowered his hands, Amalek began to gain the upper hand. Two faithful men, Aaron and Hur, saw what was happening. They came alongside Moses, lifting his hands and supporting him, one on each side, ensuring his hands stayed raised until the victory was complete. They even gave him a stone to sit on to sustain him through the fight. This scene is a powerful picture of prayer in action. When Moses lifted his hands, it was like praying with faith and authority. When his hands dropped, the enemy gained ground. Only when the prayer was sustained, supported, and persistent did Israel win. Why is this important today? Amalek is more than a historical nation. It represents any persistent spiritual enemy in your life that attacks you when you are tired, discouraged, or vulnerable. These Amaleks can be generational curses passed down through family lines, patterns of repeated failure or defeat, persistent temptations that pull you away from God, deep emotional or spiritual wounds that seem to never heal. These are not battles you can fight with casual or half-hearted prayers. They demand full spiritual warfare, prayer that refuses to quit until the enemy is completely defeated and erased. What does it mean to erase Amalek? God's command to erase Amalek means to remove the enemy's influence from your life entirely, break their strongholds so they cannot return, heal wounds they have caused, replace defeat with victory. Permanently, you must approach these battles with persistence, courage, and faith. Praying like Moses, supported by others if needed, lifting your hands continually until God grants complete victory. Encouragement for you today. If you feel weary, discouraged, or tempted to give up praying over a particular struggle, remember, the enemy often attacks hardest when you are tired. Your persistence in prayer is exactly what will break their power. God honors perseverance and will help you win the fight. Don't stop lifting your hands in prayer, even when you feel weak. Ask God for strength and keep pressing on. Prayer for today. Father in heaven, in the mighty name of your Holy Son, Jesus Christ, I ask you to reveal to me the Amalek, the spiritual enemy in my life. Show me where the enemy is attacking me when I am weak or vulnerable. Give me the strength, faith, and persistence to pray without quitting until that enemy is completely defeated and erased from my story. I claim your victory over every stronghold, every generational curse, and every chain that tries to hold me back. Amen.